friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Today's the day we're all gonna get our cutie marks in. Bowling!
No, you're not.
Let's bowl them over!
Insert montage showing that they suck at bowling. Also Big Lebowski reference. Anyway, there's a point where Applebloom is thinking she got a strike and a bowling cutie mark.
Cool! A bowling cutie mark!
But it turns out that it happened to the pony in the next lane. Ouch.
Hey, maybe I could get my cutie mark in demolition!
What, you thought Scootaloo was going to actually figure out her special talent while doing it? Not a chance. Anyway, the other two at least had fun and are in good spirits, but Applebloom isn't feeling it.
I know just what you need to put the bloom back on your apple.
Just when I think Sweetie Belle can't get any cuter. So they try cupcakes, a party, and a new hat, but nothing will cheer up Applebloom.
Applebloom, where are you going?
So she wanders into the Everfree forest, which is kind of dangerous and they probably shouldn't have let her do that, but oh well. And after falling and chipping a tooth, she runs into...
Who is it that we have here?
Zecora!
Why, it's Applebloom, my dear.
I know I'm late to the party here, but I'm just noticing how awesome Zecora's treehouse looks from the outside. I mean, holy crap, that is some amazing design work.
Your frustration is well understood, but one must be patient for all things good.
So Applebloom is back to complaining about not having a cutie mark again.
I'm just too impatient to be patient. I just want my cutie mark and I want it now!
Ugh. Anyway, Zecora mixes up a potion that causes Applebloom's tooth to repair itself. Neat. So Applebloom notices that Zecora has all kinds of potions for fixing all kinds of ailments, so we know where this is going.
Yes, little one, it is true. I have many a healing brew.
I bet you can mix up a brew to fix anything.
This scene would be really wrong if cutie marks didn't exist. Zecora would probably have the same reaction, too. Anyway, Zecora starts mixing something that is supposed to energize a rooster.
His talent comes into view, and he'll give a mighty cock-a-doodle-doo.
Why are you so awesome, Zecora? Anyway, it contains a flower called Heart's Desire, and Applebloom clearly thinks that will help her get her cutie mark. Zecora leaves to get another ingredient, so of course Applebloom steals it while she's gone.
You go.
The next day, Applebloom shows up at school with a random cutie mark. That doesn't look anything like an apple.
It's a loop-de-hoop. Applejack made it for me from an old rain barrel when I was littler. Who'd have thought that loop-de-hooping would end up being my special talent?
Yeah, especially since we've never seen you do it before. And yet somehow she's insanely good at it.
Time for class! Applebloom, I want you to take your loop-de-hoop into the yard and give us all a lesson in your amazing loop-de-hooping!
I love Cheerilee as a character, but she is the worst teacher ever. So Applebloom wows everyone with her hoop tricks and gets to stick it to Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon for once. But when she's in the middle of one really impressive trick, suddenly another cutie mark appears showing spinning plates.
Yeah!
And so now she's able to do that too. So Applebloom goes back to showing off, and now she's really drawing a crowd. Everyone just accepts this as being totally legit. I'm gonna get more into that later. Okay, there are some visual gags here that are great. Rarity approves. Spike really approves. Hi, Berry Punch and Bonbon. Naturally, Applebloom is exhausted at the end of the day and goes straight to bed as soon as she gets home.
Little Applebloom has finally blossomed, hasn't she, Big Mac?
Yep.
Later, Applejack is woken up by noises and goes to check on Applebloom.
What is all that awful?
Now she has a tap dancing cutie mark.
Help me!
Wow, that's a little dark. Anyway, Applejack takes Applebloom to see Twilight.
3 cutie marks, 3 talents. I've never seen anything like it.
Now you're shocked? You saw her with 2 cutie marks earlier and didn't seem to think anything of it. So it turns out that there's an ailment called Cutie Pox.
This puzzling pony plague afflicted a population of ponies back in the Paleo-Pony period.
I think Linkara would appreciate that bit of alliteration. And now she's got a 4th.
Sacre bleu!
Mr. Spankin' and Fancy!
That might be one of my favorite Applejack lines. So they try to take her to see Zecora, but it turns out that taking her anywhere is pretty much impossible. And now she's got a 5th. And a 6th. And I'm just gonna stop counting now. Though I love how those lions just conveniently appeared when they were needed. Finally, someone realizes how horrifying this is.
She's cursed.
Enchanted!
And of course it's these 3.
She just has some weird, mysterious disease with no known cure called Cutie Pox.
Everyone runs and hides in their homes around the time that Zecora gets there.
Doors are barred and shutters shut. Guess I should have stayed inside my hut.
Oh, don't act all high and mighty. You were running away from Luna a few episodes ago just like everyone else. Though that is a neat reference to bridal gossip.
We were just on our way to see if you had a cure.
But magically you're here. Was your zebra sense a tingling?
And another zinger from Applejack. Anyway, Zecora has caught on to the fact that Applebloom stole some of her supplies, and that's why she came to Ponyville. So Zecora has some seeds that will grow into a plant that will cure Applebloom, but it'll only work if she admits what she did.
I didn't earn my cutie mark. They're all fake. But when Zecora left her hut, I mixed up a special potion and put the rest of the heart's desire in it.
So Applebloom wastes no time in eating that flower and the Cutie Pox is cured.
Are you okay? I'm great.
And I'm just immediately gonna forget that this whole horrifying violation of my bodily autonomy ever happened. In any case, Applebloom apologizes to everyone, especially Zecora.
Do not be silly. You are always welcome, my little filly.
I swear Zecora has the patience of a saint. And now it's Applebloom's turn to write to Princess Celestia.
The only cure is being honest with yourself and others. And that's something every heart desires. All good things come to those who wait. Well, I've waited long enough.
And so ends the Cutie Pox. This episode is okay, on average. The first half almost seems like a dream sequence or something. It's just really weird that suddenly Applebloom has this amazing talent that she never had before and just becomes an instant celebrity and no one questions any of this. Even when she gets a second cutie mark right in front of them while not even doing the thing the mark is for. I just can't shake how overly convenient that is. Not to mention no one is put off by what a blatant show-off she's being. I guess only Trixie isn't allowed to do that. But somewhere around the halfway mark it gets more fun and just about everything involving the main 6, well 5 of them, I didn't see Fluttershy anywhere, is great. So I guess it balances out to an average episode. I also get a kick out of the fridge horror caused by this situation. Remember how exhausted Applebloom was when she got home at the end of the first day? And how she still couldn't stop herself from continuing to do vigorous exercises? She was in some serious danger and would have died of exhaustion. Not to mention how much pain she would have been in after a while. It reminds me of an episode of Friday the 13th, the series that took that idea a lot more seriously, where people were being forced to dance until they dropped dead of exhaustion. Or otherwise killed themselves, all out of their own control. It was pretty messed up. But here Applebloom just trots off with her friends afterwards like it was no big deal. Anyway, next up is May the Best Pet Win. See you then.